Good morning everyone, welcome to this morning's class. I'm literally in my pyjama shorts, but I did say on my stories you can come in your pyjamas today because it is a very chilled, very relaxed class. We are just going to be doing a gentle stretch this morning, so just focusing on waking the body up, getting ourselves in a really nice positive headspace for the day ahead. So yeah, you can come in whatever you want, you don't have to wear gym kit, and all you're going to need is some space. You don't even need a workout mat, you just need some space to make sure that you've got room to move and just enjoy. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes just to wait for enough people to come on and make sure that everyone is here. So I'm just going to say good morning. How's everyone doing? The sun is actually shining today, which is nice. It's making me very happy this morning. Hope I'm not the only one in my PJs. Oh, Shona! Hi, Shona! Aww. I think that's because Shona is in Australia, but there's a good, I think this is probably a better time in terms of crossover. I never know what time it is around the world. I should probably be better at that. But I'm guessing that she's still awake. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. I hope you're all doing really good this morning. I'm feeling nice and ready just to have a gentle stretch. 20 minutes long, that is exactly right. I'm going to try and stick to that as much as possible, which means I haven't timed how long this is going to take me, but I'm going to try and stick to 20 minutes as best as I can. Just seeing how everyone is doing. Hope you're all feeling good. Oh, I'm so glad everyone else is in their PJs. I've got my PJ shorts on, so I feel very, very relaxed. One thing I am now going to do is turn off the comments so that you're able to see what I'm doing, because otherwise they cover my mat, which isn't helpful. So I'm just going to turn these off, even though I do love seeing what you guys are saying and seeing how you're all doing. I'm just going to give it a few more seconds just to wait for a few more people to join in. And then we will get started with this morning's little stretch. I've got some calming piano music on as well. It's always like a different vibe in these kind of stretch classes, just to, I don't know, really like calm myself down as well. I feel like it's so nice just to take 20 minutes to kind of have a bit of headspace, and like you can listen to what I'm saying, but also take time just to focus in on your breath within this class, focus in on, setting some intentions for the day. All of those kind of things really help to set you up in a positive mindset for the day ahead. So yeah, fingers crossed this is beneficial for you. So I think there's plenty of people now. So all I'm going to get you to do is come to your mats, and I just want you to lie down onto your back. So I'm going to do the whole thing with you. So we're going to start on our backs. I just want to make sure that you can see all of my mat. Yes, you can. That's all good. I always panic about that. Good. So you're going to come down to your mat, and we're going to start by lying onto our backs. So one of the things that I spoke about in my stretch class on Sunday, was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday, was this idea of relaxing our tummies. So I think as women, we spend a lot of time really sort of like holding our stomachs in and feeling as though we have to create tension within our abdominals, because we feel as though, we've been conditioned to believe that just letting it relax is somehow not okay. But I think one of the really important things for me, definitely in terms of like anxiety, is that I hold so much tension in my stomach. And so I use this opportunity, especially at the start of this class, just to really let my stomach muscles go and feel what that feels like. And as I do that, just really taking my breath into my stomach, allowing it to just rise and fall really gently, and kind of removing any expectation of myself that I need to hold anything in. Everything should just be really relaxed. And I want you to place your hands onto your lower belly and just feel what that feels like, just really relaxing all of those muscles. Breathing into your hands. Just taking a second to just find your focus this morning. And you can wiggle your toes. You can blink your eyes open or close, whichever one feels best for you. You can roll your ankles round. And then when you're ready, just finding your start position and bringing both knees in towards the chest and just going for a hug to start. So just rocking side to side, bringing both knees in. You can rock side to side, you can rock forwards and backwards, just giving your spine a little bit of a massage on the floor there. Hugging those knees in. You can bring both fingers interlaced, or you can just have hands around the knees. And then when you're ready, I want you to take both hands, interlace the fingers and wrap them around one knee. letting the other leg just gently drop down to the floor, so hugging that knee in towards the chest. Now the first thing we're going to do is just go for a couple of hip circles with this knee. So I'm going to draw some circles with my knee. We're going to go for a couple one way. And then just when you're ready, taking a couple round the other way. Focus on the breath. Bring it back to that calming breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, or out through the nose, whatever feels best. And then when you've done those hip circles, bring it to the ankle, and just really slowly and gently, I want you to take 3 big circles one way. Really, really focusing on kind of trying to reach into every corner of that circle. When you've done 3 one way, we're going to go 3 the other way. So leading with the big toe, drawing those circles. Good, and then when you're ready, let one hand go with the left hand on your right knee, or right hand if you're on your left. You're just gently going to pull that knee into our first lumbar twist. Now, we're not warm here, so don't force anything. You're just allowing that knee to drop down to the floor. It might not reach the floor, and then you're just reaching opposite fingertips away from that leg. So reaching away, and just allowing the knee to fall down gently, easing into that stretch. Drawing the shoulder blade down towards the floor if it's lifting up a little bit. And then just gently drawing that knee down to the floor. And if you feel comfortable enough, you can use the hand just to apply a little bit of pressure there. Good. And then when you're ready, bringing that leg back over. Taking the hands around the knee again, and then just allowing that knee to fall out to the side. So we're now going to use the other hand, so the same hand as the leg, to just drop that knee out to the side. And just give that a little bit of a wiggle out to the side there, just opening up through the groin now. And then when you're ready, just dropping that leg down, changing sides. So whatever leg you were using, bring the other leg in. And again, let's go for those hip circles. So a few one way, just drawing big circles with the knee. Round the other way. Using the breath. Good. When you've done your circles with that knee, let's go to the ankle. 3 big circles one way. Slow it down. Reach into every corner of that circle. 3 the other way. And then when you're ready, dropping that knee over to the side, into your lumbar twist. Again, try not to force anything, it's still early. Just allowing that knee to fall to the floor, reaching those opposite fingertips away. Good. And then when you're ready, bringing that leg back into center, holding onto it with the same hand as knee now, dropping that leg out to the side. Just opening up through that groin. Good, and then just letting that leg drop. Bringing both knees into the chest again now. Hugging those knees. We're going to start to rock forwards and backwards. And then coming up to seated. I'm going to turn to face you. So we're going to sit in cross-legged position. So the first thing we're going to do, hands are going to come to knees. And we're just going to go for a few simple neck circles here. So I'm going to drop my chin down towards my chest, keeping nice and tall through the back of my spine, and then just tilting my head down to one side. So I'm bringing ear to shoulder, and then really moving through that semicircle, dropping chin to chest again, and bringing the other ear to the other shoulder. Good, just moving through a couple of these, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, and again, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. When we get to this side, I just want you to take the opposite hand, so the way that your head is leaning towards, take the opposite hand and just gently turning that palm up towards the ceiling. So you've got this really nice stretch running down all the way to your fingertips there. Just holding there for a second. Nice, bringing the hand in, changing sides. So just move through another head circle. Same on the other side. Palm faces upwards, shoulder reaching, ear reaching towards the shoulder, not shoulder reaching to ear. Hanging out here for a second. Good. From here, turn that palm over now. We're going to place that left palm onto the ground and we're going to reach that right arm up and over. And what we're going to do is draw a big semicircle. So we're going to go down towards the ground, getting a really nice reach through the body there, reaching all the way around to the center, allowing the elbows just to drop down, and then coming back up through that central position. So we're just getting some really nice side reach into the body now. We're going to do the same on the other side. So now right hand comes down, left fingertips are going to reach up and over, reaching to the side first, trying to get into every corner of that semicircle, reaching forwards, taking the hands into the center, dropping the elbows down, and then coming up. We're going to do that one more time on each side. So left fingertips come down, reaching that hand up and over, really stretching into that side body there, breathing through, rotating, reaching forwards, tracking the hands round the center, dropping that chest, dropping the elbows, and then drawing yourself up through center. Last time on the other side, reaching that hand up. Good, nice. Reaching towards the front now, drawing yourself around to the center, elbows dropping down, and then drawing up. Nice. Good. From here, we're going to untuck the legs and I want you to come and find your tabletop position. So coming to our tabletop position, we've got the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. And then from here, we're just going to move through a really simple cat-cow. So all I want you to do is just think about tucking the pelvis, initiating the movement here, just starting to mobilize the spine. We round up through the spine, pressing the floor away, chin comes to chest. And then we're going to arch through the back, reversing that position. Good. Again, initiate the movement at the pelvis, rounding up through the spine, pressing the floor away, chin comes to chest. Reversing that position, arching through the back. Good. Let's go for one more here. Rounding up, chin to chest. Arching through the back. Good, and then when you're ready, just coming back to find that neutral spine. Now from here, I'm going to turn to face the side, so you might want to turn sideways on your mat, because what you're going to do is widen the knees now. So you were just having the knees underneath the hips. We're now going to widen the knees and sit ourselves back into our hips. So what I want you to have is the toes tucked under. So the tops of the feet, aren't flat to the floor. You've got your toes tucked. So the bottom of your toe should be touching the floor. And then what we're just going to do is actively press ourselves back into those hips. And we're just going to work through a few rocks. So we rock forwards, dropping the hips down towards the floor. And then rock back, pressing the hips back into the heels. Using those hands just to add a little bit of pressure there. But again, we're not forcing anything. It's just a gentle pressure that we can apply to what feels comfortable. Again, we rock forwards, drop the hips down, and rocking back. Good, let's go for two more here. Hips come forwards, and rocking back. Good, one more. Hips rock forwards, and hips rock back. Really nice, good. I'm going to turn back to the side now. Bring those knees back in so that they're underneath the hips. And then this time we're going to take the left leg out to the side. Sole of the foot faces forward, so your toes are pointing to the same way that your fingertips are pointed. And the knee that's bent has its toes touched, the toes are tucked there. From here, I'm just going to take my hands slightly further forwards and then sit my hips back again into that heel. This time the arm up and open towards the ceiling before reaching that hand back down and rocking forwards. So I'm kind of getting a few things going on here. We're getting a nice adductor stretch through our left side here, and then also some rotation as we lift. Nice, hips go back, reaching up and open. Good, really nice guys, changing sides. So bring that left leg in, right leg comes out to the side, sole of the foot faces forwards, toes tucked on that on that left leg now. And again, we sit the hips back, reaching up and open. Good, arm comes down, rock yourself forwards. Reaching back, arm opens up. Good, 2 more. And you should actually get a nice big toe stretch here as well, which is really good. Nice stretch behind the back of the toe. Good, last one on this side. Rocking yourself back. Reaching up and open. Good. And sending that leg back, nice. From here, bring that leg back in. We're going to tuck the toes now. Send the legs back, find that plank position just for a second before we lift the left leg up, bringing the left foot outside of the left hand, and then just gently lowering that back knee down. So we're in this nice long lunge position. The back knee is just supporting us. And then from here, what we're going to do is, again, just reach open. And this time what I want you to do is to fold that arm in half, reaching that left elbow down towards the floor. Good. Again, reaching open. Left hand extends up, getting some nice rotation again, folding that arm, reaching that left elbow now, down towards the floor. One more on this side. And folding that arm forwards. Good. Changing sides. Bringing that right leg forwards now to sit outside of that right hand. Drop that back knee. Reaching open towards the leg. Folding that arm in half, reaching down towards the floor. This is 2. Again, where's the breath? Have you lost it? If you have, re-find it. Big breaths. Allowing you just to tap into that parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest state, allowing you to really relax into this. Good. From here, send that right leg back. Bring that left leg forwards again. This time we're going to heel toe the foot so it's in between the hands. Drop that back knee again, and this time we're just going to go for a couple of really nice big forward reaches. So I'm going to take the hands forwards, inhale as I do that. Holding at the top, leaning back but not arching too much. And then exhale, again, reaching forwards. Reaching up and backwards a little bit, feeling that nice stretch through the right hip flexor there. Exhale, one more on this side. Good, nice, changing sides. Right leg comes forwards, gently lowering that back knee, heel toe that foot inside of both hands. And again, we inhale, reaching those arms up and forwards. Exhale as we drop down, inhale. Last one. Good, from here, take that leg back, tuck the toes, pike the hips up towards the ceiling, find a downward dog or a downward V position. And then from here, just gently pressing out through the heels, bringing the weight into one side, then into the other. Allowing the weight of your chest to draw towards your kneecaps. Fingers splayed, really feeling the ground beneath you. And then when you're ready, walking those hands towards the feet, finding a forward fold. And from here, bringing the hands to elbows, and then just allowing the weight of your arms to pull you down. And you can swing from side to side. You can rock forwards and backwards gently. Making sure you're relaxing the neck here, so give it a couple of shakes to say no, give it a couple of nods to say yes. Just really allow the head to hang heavy. And then really slowly, when you're ready, uncurl the arms, soften the knees, and just gently, gently rolling up vertebra by vertebra through the spine, coming all the way up to standing. From here, take the hands to the shoulders, and we're just going to do a couple of big shoulder rolls back and open. So we inhale, drawing those big circles with the elbows. Let's go for 4. This is 3. And 2. Last one. Allowing the arms just to drop down to your side. Interlacing the fingers, we're almost there. We're going to press the hands away from the body, just rounding through the spine. And then when you're ready, just gently opening up, tilting the chin up towards the ceiling and just having a little bit of an extension there. Let's do that one more time. Interlacing the fingers, rounding through the spine, opening up the chest. And then I'm going to bring it back to where we started. I want you to bring your hands to your stomach. Just set your shoulder blades back and down. Find a comfortable standing position. And I just want you to take a few final breaths into your tummy. Feeling a new sense of hopefully calm and relaxation, but also just some energy to bring into your day. Maybe think about one positive thing you're going to try and achieve today, one thing you're looking forward to, or one thing you're going to work on. And then when you're ready, just dropping your hands down by your sides. If your eyes are closed, just gently opening them up. And that is your stretch for this morning. So I managed to go 3 minutes over, so that's not too bad. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I also really hope you enjoyed that. That was nice for me, so I hope it was nice for you. If you would like to make a contribution towards the classes, it's not an obligation, but it is very much appreciated. There is a PayPal link in my bio, but please don't feel you have to. And I'm back teaching tomorrow morning at 8:30, which is a glutes and core class. So I hope to see some of you then. Have a really wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for joining. Bye.